Don't play with the big bad wolf. Feeling kinda stingy today, don't. You could get that to a guy like walk around with my hair like whoa, break bread, gotta make sure everybody full. Join with the wizard cause I ain't with the bull. Top dog, great day, walk while the pit full. These days I got the whole hood watching me like a bootleg DVD. These days all my diamonds dance on me like I got a. The truth, you see the reach, they selling dreams, will bring receipts. I ain't injured but I don't compete, they flip flop, you see the feed, this charity, I feed the streets. I'm gon' we can be friends after. Let's keep it a loud wow. I'm the grand.
Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Celtics.
And I'm going to give them some tough love. There's no cohesion out there. Seemingly no sense of purpose or will to win. You see it in their body language. It is trouble.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
And it's all from three-point range. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Brown. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
B.A., he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete. Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's White. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. He shoots it.
Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer. Yeah. Mamita tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Quién más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana. Yeah. Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana. Yeah. Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos. Yeah. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, 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 yeah. Que veo con el Linton Man. Yeah, LPS, you know. Linton suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo. LPS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando era el tiempo de comienzo. Y te está pasando muy rápido, me da ver...
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Taking a look at the Celtics.
And it's been an ugly stretch of games for them, but there's a good chance they win one tonight. On paper, you could say they're the better team, but they have to execute.
Now here's Tatum. Baseline jumper. That shot, no good. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Pass to Russell. Boston with a rebound. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
Here's Brown. And Davis with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Reeves. Tatum pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's James. Here's Prince. Goes up again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
Well, Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf. Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
The way Brown sprints towards the rim makes the defense uncomfortable. I mean, he's really adept at drawing contact on his way to the hoop.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Grant, Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, B.A. Over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
Road, I don't speed it. I got my bros. I got shows lined up. I'm on the road. I get chose. I'm about to get over. You can get over. I just like the ball hard, ball like Della Dover. Don't shop at Dover's. Don't shop at Demons. Don't commit treason. Everything I do is for a reason. Everything I do is so strategic. Baby, please don't leave me. I don't need you, and I know that you don't need me. And I got those flies. I'm gonna day with the moon this evening. She ain't cool, but I know she evil, so deceiving. If this can kill, that makes every day Halloween's day. I don't need no weed, man. I get richer. Yeah, for real. I'm on the top of the mountain, king of the hill. I don't like no. Walk around with a. I'm a fashion killer. I'm a. Real big baller, but won't let no play with. My little. She a fashion killer, check out. She walking your look, she slaying it. My boy got it. He ready to. So please don't play with him. I look at my demons and face them. Take the crow heart Timbs and I lace them. I'm walking through. I got it. Rockin' Chanel. I put on Balenciaga for all of my haters. Go, I'll see you later. I'm the
Real soul taker. I'm the top flow boss and little player. I put on big pants, real deal rainful. Baby, I'm the fashion demon. Right now, can't look road and I'm speeding. I got my bros. I got shows lined up, I'm on the road. I get chose, cheese, green it. I'm about to get over. You can get over. I just like the ball hard, ball like Della Dover. Don't shop at Dover's, don't shop at Nemus. Don't commit treason. Everything I do is for a reason. Everything I do is so strategic. Baby, we don't leave it. I don't need you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Left side, Conley. Towns for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. The bank shot, no good. Here's Gobert. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Left side, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. Towns covering. McDaniels with it. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Towns, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the inside. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Shot clock at 5. And here's Edwards outside. Towns with a rebound.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. Oh, misses the dunk. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
To stop the drought, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Towns. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Minnesota in the lead. They double him with McDaniels. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Back to Alexander Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Back to Towns. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. No good. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Edwards.
Oh, what you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. A slam dunk by Reed.
He could really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards has got 6.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
To the middle. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. Right side, Edwards. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Down low. Here's Towns. Edwards pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First free throw is good. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Kicks it out, Towns. The three ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Edwards with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Reed can't hit.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside. Brown. Rebound, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Towns has got 6 in the quarter. We're about halfway through the regular season here, Graham. We've had some surprising teams and players.
Yeah, you know, every season we have at least one team that exceeds expectations and one that kind of lets us all down. But what I love the most is seeing breakout players that take this league by storm.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Towns for 3. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Towns with the ball. Towns covering. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or... confident.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
It's Edwards on the wing.
Oh, my goodness. Hard on that one, B.A.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Shot's good by Towns.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Pass to Conley. And he makes it on the layup. Conley's got his first points of the night.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Reed sets a screen. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. There's the three. Towns with a rebound.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. From deep, Conley. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Gobert. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Timberwolves trail. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Let's go with a three. The shot by Towns, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Well, Graham, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Picked by Gobert. to the middle. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Towns. Nice D from Anderson. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. He's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Conley goes in. Up and in on the layup. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Pass to McDaniels. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
And he sinks the second. So it's Minnesota now. 7-point differential. Here's Alexander Walker. Towns on a screen. Back to Alexander Walker. Clock is at 3. Reed for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Here's Anderson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Towns for 3. That one doesn't drop.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Edwards. Anderson with a screen. Edwards looking for an opening. Here's McDaniels. Nice D from Anderson.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And is blocked. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Anderson. From outside the arc. The shot no good. Up in time. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter with
31. It's the fourth quarter.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Reed. Outside, Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. The 3.
Come on.
And he recovers it. Now here's Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend play.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. It's Brown on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Troy Brown picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Second free throw, no good.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Towns for 3. Doesn't go for him.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. From deep 3-point land. And he can't get that one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To snap the cold streak. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Pass to Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
2 minutes.
Towns outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Conley. Yep, that one goes.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Double team on Towns. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. There's a minute 34 left to play in the 4th quarter. Launches it. They get it back.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them. Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And this was a great showing for them in the first of 2 games in the season series, stealing a 1-0 lead against the Timberwolves.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Off target from 3-point range.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Some changes for Minnesota.
Substitution.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Minnesota now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Towns for 3. Rebound Minnesota. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Good on the second one. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brown.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Towns for 3. No good there. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here.
Late, so for X, call my ex, she sure to validate. Hold up, wait. She like, wait. I'm like, huh? Gonna push and pee up the frequency. I know what your future holds. My crystal ball is beautiful. Coming frequently back to back like I had to battle me. As usual, now you energy riddle me this. How you gonna win?